Okay, I have a few words to say about this deficit commission. In my opinion, this commission is entirely rigged from the start, and it has no business deciding over anything in our nation as far as the federal budget deficit is concerned. For one thing, all of these hearings that these folks are having are conducted in secret. Doesn't that make you just a little bit suspicious? Except, of course, the public outbursts by the co-chairman of that commission, named Alan Simpson. And I'll read you a little post from Digby, which she made a couple of days ago or a day ago, which hits the nail on the head. But I want to caution you also that this is, in my opinion, this is complete kabuki theater. Because if you populate that commission with Republicans, CEOs, and basically rig it from the start, then of course the current administration can blame the Republicans for these recommendations which they are about to make, while the Republicans can say the same thing about the Democrats because they're the ones who appointed this commission. So you see what's going on here, right? So here's the post from Digby. Good news, everybody. We don't have to let those Bush tax cuts for millionaires expire after all. Alan Simpson has found the money for it. The system that automatically awards disability benefits to some veterans because of concerns about Agent Orange, contrary to efforts to control federal spending. The Republican co-chairman that President Obama appointed and got him out of retirement, okay, said on Tuesday. The former Wyoming Senator Alan Simpson comments came the day after the Associated Press reported that diabetes has become the most frequently compensated ailment among Vietnam vets, even though decades of research have failed to show more than a possible link between the defoliant Agent Orange and diabetes. The irony is that the vets who saved this country are now, in a way, not helping us to save the country out of this fiscal mess. These are Alan Simpson's words. The Department of Veterans Affairs has also allowed Vietnam veterans to get money for ailments such as lung cancer, prostate cancer, and the agency finalized a proposal on Tuesday to grant payments for heart disease, the nation's leading cause of death. All those Iraq war vets better shape up or ship out too. We can't afford to keep supporting people with brain injuries or lost limbs forever. No, the country has a big budget deficit. Get a job or be a man and relieve us of the burden of your care. Oh, right, there are no jobs. Well, then I guess the decision has been made, hasn't it? Seriously. If you're poor, old, and sick across the board, you should just do the right thing and die. And then we could reform the hell out of entitlements. There's selfishness, those who are sick, poor vets, and others who've paid their dues to society. Their selfishness really is bringing down this country. The good news is that the pumpkin-hued future speaker has a plan to cut billions of dollars out of the veterans' budget. So if these so-called wounded warriors persist in sucking from the public tit, so if they refuse to do the right thing and die quickly, they're going to have a rude awakening. This country is calling them once again to sacrifice their lives. And this time, the government means it. You know, I find all of this thoroughly disgusting. We are continuing to bail out the bankers on Wall Street, major corporations. Finance reform isn't anywhere where it should be, and the people who've actually contributed to making this country are being screwed once again. And in my opinion, that is entirely bipartisan at this point. Why would Obama appoint people like this to a commission to reduce the deficit when he knows their opinions very well beforehand? Why? And I think you should ask yourself that question as well. I don't think Digby went far enough with her little post on the internet.